We're still in lesson 1.1, but now we're not going to look at y equals ax squared. We're going to look at y equals ax squared plus a constant c. In our example on the board, our function that we want to graph is y equals negative 1/4 x squared plus our constant c, which is 3. And then we want to go ahead and compare it to the parent function. For this example, I've already gotten my table for the parent function graphed on the table. All my data is in there. Feel free to pause it and get that copied down. Now we'll use that data in just a few minutes to come over here and graph that function, which will be the parent function. Let's go ahead and let's get y equals negative 1/4 x squared plus 3, and let's get our data for that one. We'll use green ink for that. Negative 1/4 x squared plus 3. Okay? Now, let's be smart when we choose our values for x. If you notice, I've got a 1/4. I can choose any positive and any negative numbers I want for x. I could do just like the parent function, and I could put negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. But I'm going to be forward thinking, and I'm going to think what works out nicely for me. What about if I choose a negative 4, a negative 2, a 0, a 2, and a 4? I've done a lot of these. That's going to help my y value work out nicely for me. So, I have to go through negative 1/4 times negative 4 squared plus 3. For my second one, it's going to be negative 1/4 times negative 2 squared plus 3. Negative 1/4 times 0 squared plus 3. Negative 1/4 times 2 squared plus 3. Negative 1/4 times 4 squared plus 3. Calculators are our best friends. We will use our calculator in class to figure out all of this computation right here. Negative 4 squared is 16 times the negative 1/4 would be negative 4. I believe this value is going to be negative 1. Negative 2 squared is 4 times negative 1/4 would be negative 1. Negative 1 plus 3 is 2. 0 squared is 0 times the negative 1/4 is 0 plus 3, 3. 2 squared is 4 times the negative 1/4, negative 1, that's going to be a 2. 4 squared is 16 times the negative 1/4 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 3 would be negative 1. Calculators will help us. Now we've created our xy value of negative 4, negative 1, negative 2, 2, 0, 3, 2, 2, and 4, negative 1. Okay? Now, what we can do now is we can take the blue data, the parent function, and graph it on our graph. Then we can take the green data, which is the function that we're dealing with, our y equals ax squared plus c, and graph it. And then we can then we can compare it and make some comparisons about the two. I'll use my red ink for my graph. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Good enough for our purposes. Now, let's take our blue ink and let's graph the parent function. Negative 2, 4 is about right in there. Negative 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and then 2, 4. Yes, our parent function is not going to change because our parent function is y equals x squared. Now, if I can use my best rendition, That's not bad for my parent function in blue ink. Now, the green one is the new one. We're comparing it to the parent. Now, we will use the green ink for our new function. -4, -1. -2, 2. 0, 3. 2, 2. Excuse me. 2, 2. And then 4, -1. Which is right in there. Now, what do you notice? My new function looks a heck of a lot different than the parent function. There's some similar characteristics. They both have a vertex, except the parent function's vertex is 0, 0. Where is this function? It's at 0, 3. And then so forth. Which one's skinnier? Which one's a little wider? One of them's going upward. One of them's going downward. We have compared our function y equals -1/4 x squared plus 3 to the parent function y equals x squared.